we are going to make a pasta salad. So obviously you can add whatever kind of ingredients you want to in yours, but this is the way that I'm doing it. I have my fun pasta here, some pepperoni, some Colby and Monterey Jack cubes, a cucumber, some cherry tomatoes, black olives, the Olive Garden Italian dressing. And then this stuff I have seen all over online, people talking about how delicious it is and how it really amps up the pasta salad. So we are going to try this Salad Supreme seasoning on our pasta salad. So go ahead and get your pasta cooked up and cooled down, and I will see you in a minute. Now, I feel like pasta salad is pretty like self-explanatory or something. I don't know the word that I'm trying to find. But you kind of just do it the way that you want to, add whatever you want to, however much you want to. The star of this show is the seasoning. That is the main thing that I really wanted to share with you guys. So yeah, I'm just getting everything in here, getting it all mixed up, and then I'm going to add my seasoning to it. Measure with your heart. And then I go ahead and set this in the fridge for a little bit to chill for like a couple hours just to make it better. And I always mix mine up after I take it out of the fridge to eat any, just so if any dressing settles at the bottom, it gets all mixed up all over everything and it's all delicious all over again. Now it is chilled and dinner is done, and we just paired this with some brats, baked beans, and fries. We definitely had a big feast this night, but this was so good. Definitely one that you could take to a barbecue, a baby shower, get whatever kind of get together you are going to. This is absolutely delicious and would be perfect to take. We are going to make tuna salad. So you're going to need some mayonnaise, some tuna, sweet corn. Yes, we are going to use it. Some sweet relish, Worcestershire sauce, and then some salt and pepper. Now, of course, anytime you make tuna salad, you really want to squeeze all of that juice out of the tuna as much as you can get out of there. And then we're just going to put it in the bowl. And again, this is basically one that you want to do on, like, whatever you want to do to it, you do to it. But this is kind of like a different styled one, and I haven't seen very many people do it this way, so that's why I'm sharing it. Now the Worcestershire sauce, you just want to put like a few drops in there, and then you want to stir this all around, let it kind of sit off to the side just for like a minute or two to soak into all of the tuna, and then you will add everything else into it. Now when it comes to my corn, I added about 2 to 3 tablespoons of corn into it. And then everything else, you just want to add as much as you want to. The more mayonnaise you add into it, the creamier it's going to be. So keep that in mind. And then, of course, you can always add more to it, but you can never take any of the ingredients out of it if you added too much. So also keep that in mind as well. So now it is done, and I'm going to set this on top of my little sandwich here. I heated up some homemade sourdough, cheddar, and jalapeno sourdough that I made. Oh my gosh, it was so good. But I'm just going to set the tuna on top of it, and of course, I'm obviously making a sandwich out of it. I don't know where I'm going with this, but this was so delicious. I absolutely loved it. I ended up making a bigger batch of the tuna salad sandwich with using 3 cans, and then I used the rest of that corn into it. So if you want to make like a really big batch of this tuna salad sandwich, that smaller can of corn would be perfect to dump all of that in there with 4 cans of tuna. And then, of course, obviously, all the other ingredients, you want to double that as well. But this was absolutely delicious. Even Tyler loved it. We are going to make a baked potato salad. So I have about 4 potatoes right here. I'm not sure how many I'm going to need because I do need like 4 cups of chopped potatoes. So I just have 4 right here. If I need more, I'll grab some more. Some bacon, some cheddar cheese, 2 eggs, chives, mustard, mayonnaise, some dill relish, sour cream, and then salt and pepper. So I have a pot of water that I have going on the stove, obviously. I salt my water, and now I'm going to go ahead and get my bacon going in my skillet over here while I'm waiting for my water to boil. And then I did go ahead and get a smaller pot as well so I can get the water boiling in that so I can cook my eggs in that while everything else is cooking on the stove. So I thought the time lapse of the bacon cooking was awesome looking. It looks pretty cool. I will say about once the time lapse is over, I did end up setting the alarm off, fire alarm off in my house because it's right in the middle of the hallway and the smoke kind of settles there. So that was embarrassing telling the lady over the microphone thing that I was just cooking bacon. So, but now I'm getting my potatoes in the water and I'm going to cook them for about 10 to 15 minutes. You just kind of want them to be hard but still stay intact as well. And then I put it in the sink, drain it in the sink, and I did end up running cold water over it a little bit to cool them down some. Now I'm doing 3/4 cup of sour cream. I did kind of run a little short on sour cream, so I did just use the rest of it to be mayo. And then I added 3 tablespoons of mayo, 2 teaspoons of mustard, 3 teaspoons of dill pickle juice, 2 tablespoons of the minced dill pickles, and then salt and pepper to taste. And then we just get this mixed up really well and then set off to the side. Now that we have our dressing done and off to the side, for the potato salad part, we are going to add in our potatoes, about a half cup of shredded cheese. I added however much I wanted to. I love cheese. And then your half pound of bacon that's cooked and chopped, 2 tablespoons of minced chives or however much you want to add, and then our 2 hard-boiled eggs. And then we're going to get this mixed up pretty good, and then we're going to add the sauce into it, and of course mix it up again. You just kind of want to make sure the ingredients get all over, and then we're going to put this in the fridge for a couple hours to chill. So now this is all done, and we ended up making some steak and some cheesy broccoli to go along with it. And oh my gosh, this dinner was just perfect all around. It was absolutely delicious. This potato salad was so good. Definitely perfect to take to a barbecue or any type of gathering you are going to. I honestly, though, I would double it because I think it's just perfect to have for like a dinner or anything at home, but to take to a gathering or anything like that, I would definitely double the recipe. But again, this was so good. I highly recommend this one. But that is going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next one.